Welcome Matters With. I'm your host, ThisPhillipBrian. Today we're here to discuss Trek Matters with you. Strange New World, Season 3, Episode 5, Through the Lens of Time, sees the Enterprise answer Dr. Corby's call to help him find ancient ruins. The landing party, Spock, La'an, Chapel, Uhura, Nurse Gamble, and documentary maker Beto help Corby navigate time-bending chambers, uncovering traces of a civilization so lost to time that the planet's natives only retain echoes of echoes in their history. Trouble erupts when Gamble handles a strange artifact, triggering an explosion that blinds him and infects him with a malevolent force. Chapel's quick field work stabilizes him, but in sickbay his condition turns horrific. Babs Alusin-Moken is outstanding as Dr. Mbenga, cool as steel under pressure. Opposite a tense, gripping turn from Chris Myers as Gamble, their scenes are the episode's beating heart. The romance angles, once captivating, are now holding us captive. Corby and Chapel's leap of faith moment to leave the artifact behind will play as either thrilling or trite, depending on how the rest of the episode has landed thus far. Yet, the subplot to show how Chapel trusts Spock feels completely forced.
I pity the fool who's illogical.
Uneven pacing aside, the chilling final tease hinting at an original threat opens the door to fresh, high-stakes storytelling. This episode, Through the Lens of Time, is a mixed bag, but the salt, it's perfect. And that brings us to Season 3, Episode 6, The Salot Who Ate Its Tail. And before we get started, please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends who like to talk Trek. Or they may also like to review novels, because that's a thing that goes on here too. Sometimes Trek novels, sometimes mystery novels, sometimes suspense novels. It's novel, the amount of novel ideas that get discussed here. Anyway, the Salot Who Ate Its Tail.
No, Chaya.
The USS Farragut takes a savage hit when a monster of a ship tears into a planet they're scanning. Newly promoted Commander Kirk is thrown into the fire, scrambling to keep the crisis from spiraling. The Enterprise arrives, a lifeline in sight, until the beast returns and swallows her whole, locking her in a Loch Ness-style starship chop shop. With comms dead, the action splits. Kirk, Spock, Scotty, Uhura, and Chapel mount a razor's edge rescue, while Pike, La'an, Una, Ortegas, Pelia, and Mbenga hatch an equally daring breakout from inside the belly of the beast.
Warp speed now.
Who wrote this? This is what I'm talking about. David Reed and Bill Walkoff, nice work. This is exactly what I mean when I say good Trek. Tense, clever, built on the DNA of teamwork, pulling inspiration from the Doomsday Machine, from Star Trek 79, First Contact, among others, without copying any of them. Kirk and Spock balance one another perfectly, silver edging toward the gold standard they will become. Pelia's Atari in the quarters gag made me grin, and her wiring the Enterprise for analog made absolutely no sense, but somehow completely worked.
No other company offers you as many different video game cartridges as Atari.
Yet, the cherry on top is Pike's quiet sit-down with Kirk on the tenets and costs of command. Poignant, powerful, perfect. With 4 in-universe years before Pike and Una hand over the keys of the Federation flagship to Kirk and Spock, that future now feels 100% logical. What did you think of the Salot Who Ate Its Tail? What did you think of Through the Lens of Time? How has this season gone for you thus far? We'll talk soon. Swallows her whole and locks her in a Loch Ness starship chop shop. Loch Ness starship chop shop. I have to make these things so hard to say. Who wrote this? This is what I'm talking about. David Reed and Bill Walkoff?